information and updated stories. K2 News at 11 on your side.
Tonight on Nightline, Perfect Pitch, OxyClean, Mighty Putty, Orange Glow. You name it, he promotes it. Meet America's pitchman, Billy Mays, who's mastered the art of the sell as seen on TV. And the car company that could, Hyundai, a Cinderella story for a business on the brink. How this Korean automaker, once considered a laughingstock, has become the industry's new top model. Plus, wicked weather. Deadly tornadoes ripped across the South, devastating fires in Oklahoma and Texas. We'll have the latest on Mother Nature's path of destruction. Are more twisters on the way?
From the global resources of ABC News with Terry Moran, Martin Bashir, and Cynthia McFadden in New York City, this is Nightline, April 10th, 2009.
Good evening, I'm Cynthia McFadden. In these tough economic times with most Americans counting every penny, a good pitchman has never been quite so valuable. And Billy Mays is one of the best, a king of the $300 billion industry built on infomercials. So while the overall U.S. economy stumbles and advertising spending fell almost 3% last year, spending on so-called direct response infomercials is up more than 9%. There is no shortage of people eager to sell you the latest super-strength solution or space-saving doodad. But there's only one Billy Mays. And as Brian Rooney learned, there's more to selling than just the yelling.
Hi, I'm Billy Mays.
Take a stroll with Billy Mays, and you quickly realize you're on a walk with a star.
Billy Mays, how you doing?
Ready? Everybody knows him. Yes! He's the action hero of domestic life, the man who can clean it, solve it, fix it, mend it, sharpen it, you name it. He's got the solution.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the Steam Buddy.
Hi, Billy Mays here for OxyClean, the stain specialist.
The handy helper that reaches.
Put your hands through the openings and give yourself 2 super extended arms.
In this deep economic recession, falling advertising rates have allowed late-night cable infomercials for novelty items like the Snuggie and the Sham Wow to slip into prime time. And that's where you'll find Billy Mays, too. He's not an actor, and whatever you do, don't call him a salesman. Billy Mays is king of the pitchmen.
And I'm proud of it. And a pitchman gets the largest crowds at the home shows and state fairs, and people are up there watching him, and he's giving away this. And you know what? They're coming for the show. Everybody move in real tight here. I want to show you something so that people can get behind you. Come on in close so I can start and build a crowd.
All this furniture really needs is Orange Glow.
He started building a national crowd when he pitched a miracle cleaning product called Orange Glow on the Home Shopping Network.
6,000 bottles in 8 minutes. I knew we had something.
He made Orange Glow a household product, and Orange Glow made him a household name.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
He grew up in Pennsylvania, played high school football, but dropped out of college. He ended up in Atlantic City, pitching products on the boardwalk.
So that was a big scene. There was a whole row of pitchmen on the boardwalk.
Yeah, there'd be one here, one there, you know, and it's just the knife, the slicer, the Vitamix, you know, the Washmatic, and there would be tons of people coming in, and you just had to, you know, attack these people, stop them, you know, while they're shopping, and tell them the story and sell them the product.
OxyClean.
He traveled the country for years, developing a high-volume style that's been described as the yell and sell. But it's physical, too. It's like he's wrestling with the audience.
Of course, I know, you know, I move my hands a lot, but it's just some part of the way I talk.
Your hands are like,
especially when
like martial arts.
They're my weapons.
You're pointing, you're doing this, you got your knuckles out, you're doing this.
If you were to turn down that volume of that TV, and you saw the pictures that we put out, and me telling this and going like that, you would be able to watch a commercial of mine silently.
You could pitch silent, just with the hands. I'll buy it.
Just like that. I mean...
He's even pitching health insurance now.
Access to affordable health insurance for everyone.
He thinks of himself as a guy just trying to help ordinary people get by.
Has your rate gone up? Have you been turned down? We can help.
We're now empowering people to get more involved and do it yourself to save money, so they have more money for extra things.
So Mighty Putty can fix the economy.
I could.
And he can pitch anything.
Here, pitch me that pen.
This pen, let me tell you something. When you write with this pen, it will write smoother, glider. You will be able to have the best handwriting, perfect every time.
And action. Hi, Billy Mays here.
He is so successful at pitching that he no longer auditions to represent a product.
Introducing Safety Night Light Vision.
Now he auditions the product and shares the profits.
I need Billy Mays to sell this.
And together with his longtime partner, Anthony Sullivan, they successfully pitched the Discovery Channel on a reality show called, what else? Pitchmen.
They're going to help everyday people with great ideas go from rags to riches.
This is a home run.
And maybe turn someone's $1 million dream into a reality.
The name of the invention is the illuminated helmet system.
They meet inventors, pick a new product.
Watch this. Look, I can take my hand in there. And go.
Price it.
All my products that I saw on TV are $19.99, and we lump them up. You know, we really give them a value for that.
What? Big smile.
And pitch it.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the world's greatest insole, Impact Gel. Why am I smashing my hand with this hammer?
They not only pick the products, they name them. As important as Billy's name is something catchy. Zorbees, the Awesome Auger, the Hercules Hook.
Mighty Putty, the name they had first was Fixie Putty. I went, excuse me? I said, it's Mighty Putty. I mean, you know, we have a whole mighty line, and they're mighty good.
He can't even talk about these products without launching into pitch mode.
Mighty Putty, what is that?
Mighty Putty. It's the fast, easy way to fix anything. Fast and make it last.
Zorbees.
Zorbees. It's the most absorbent cloth I've ever used. In fact, it picks up 27 times its own weight in liquid.
The basic Billy Mays pitch is the answer to some common problem.
Tired of wrestling with ironing boards and irons? Don't strain your back by bending over to pick up dirty debris.
He's got what you need.
Now I reach for Energize. Just one pill gives me all-day energy.
The secret. You got to give them the secret.
The secret is the hardened carbide oscillating microtip. The suction action. The on-demand steaming element.
And if you call right now, the BOGO. Buy one, get one.
But call right now, and I'll send you another 5 Zorbees absolutely free. And we'll send you our professional creaser free. That means you get it all. The complete grip and lift system. A huge value for only $19.99.
The main thing out of all that, it has to work. It has to work 100%, and it has to be easy to use. We really want you to be satisfied because I give a Billy back guarantee, 100% money back guarantee.
The revolutionary tool for watching sports.
But he gets the joke about himself. Here's his pitch for ESPN Online.
The secret is in the internet connection.
I gotta ask you while I have you sitting here, your hair color.
You like it?
Is it a miracle product?
That's one of those secrets that nobody really knows.
You're not telling me.
Never will find out.
So it's not Fix It, it's not Mighty Putty,
It's not Fix It, it's not Mighty Putty.
it's a mystery.
Billy Mays here
With his signature blue shirt and khaki pants,
and join the craze with me, Billy Mays.
he has pitched his way into popular culture.
Hi, Billy Mays here. Go ahead.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
Before he pitches anything, he has to pitch his most important product, himself.
Keep it clean.
This is Brian Rooney for Nightline in Los Angeles.
I don't know. I think we should use some Mighty Putty around here. Brian Rooney reporting, and the show Pitchmen debuts next week on the Discovery Channel. When we come back, a new era at Hyundai, how aggressive marketing and sound management have made the car maker one bright spot in the struggling auto industry.
ABC News Nightline, brought to you by Crest White Strips Advanced Seal.
Crest White Strips has created a strip so revolutionary, you can use it while you do just about anything. It molds better, it grips better, and seals better. You can even drink water with it on. Introducing new Crest White Strips Advanced Seal. It's an all-new technology that molds and adheres to your teeth better, giving you a dramatically wider smile. Whitening that fits any life and every smile. New Crest White Strips Advanced Seal.
Why toss out your money? Switch over to the Everything Data Family Plan from Sprint and save $360 a year over comparable AT&T and Verizon plans. Switch to America's most dependable 3G network.
My name is Chef Michael, and my dog Bailey and me love to hang out in the kitchen so she can watch me cook. You just love the aromas of beef tenderloin and, oh, rotisserie chicken. Yes, you do. Yeah, you're so special, you deserve a very special dog food.
Introducing Chef Michael's Canine Creations, the deliciously different way to serve up your love at mealtime. Chef-inspired, dog-desired. New Chef Michael's Canine Creations.
Trish was relaxing on her Friday commute when she realized she forgot to pick up a movie. She needed to get to a video store fast, or all the good DVDs would be gone.
If Trish had Netflix, she could even watch some movies instantly on her TV.
Take the drama out of renting.
Netflix, DVDs by mail, plus some movies instantly on your TV. Only $8.99 a month.
Mavericks Hornets and Celtics Cavs, Sunday on ABC.
This could be a dying man's last wish. We need to make it come true.
ABC's Extreme Makeover Home Edition, 2-hour event, Sunday 8/7 Central on ABC.
When it comes to free gifts, no one delivers like Sleep Country. Right now, during Sleep Country's free event, you get free sheets, free pillows, free bed frame, free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old set with purchase of selected Simmons, Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, or the Sleep Number bed. Don't forget, 12 months free financing. Hurry before Sleep Country's free event hits the road. Guaranteed comfort, best selection, lowest price. Why buy a mattress anywhere else?
We turn now to the auto industry, struggling before the recession, in dire straits now. General Motors and Chrysler already recipients of $17.4 billion in government loans. And it's not just the U.S. automakers. Sales are substantially down for Toyota and Honda, too. But don't throw the whole industry on the scrap heap. Chris Bury tonight with a success story.
Here at the New York Auto Show, where the sleekest models vie for attention like debutantes at a ball, a Cinderella is upstaging them all. Hyundai, the Korean car maker once considered a joke, is the only one actually gaining on its rivals in this recession.
We often hear that business is a marathon and not a sprint. But I'll tell you, for the auto industry today, it's more like a marathon with gale force winds, right?
North American CEO John Krafchick, who cut his teeth at Ford, is quickly moving up in the pack.
We have had a good run, and we like to say at Hyundai, flat is the new up, right? If that qualifies as a Cinderella story, yeah, maybe so.
Late last year, when unemployment surged, Hyundai pounced. It offered a security blanket called the Assurance Program. Hyundai would take back newly purchased cars if the owners lost their jobs.
We found half of all car buyers had taken themselves out of the market, and of those half, 3/4 were doing it because they were afraid of losing their job. So Assurance kind of came from that insight.
It worked. Sales of the Sonata, a modestly priced sedan, jumped 85% in January. GM and Ford followed suit with similar programs 3 months later.
Hyundai! Hyundai! Hyundai!
The company is spending a fortune buffing its U.S. image just as Detroit is pulling back. When GM dropped out of sponsoring the Academy Awards, Hyundai quickly moved in with 7 commercials. It also advertised during the Super Bowl.
It's Hyundai, like Sunday.
We hear Hyundai, Hyundai. Even my mom mispronounces it, unfortunately.
What does she say?
She uses Hyundai.
Hyundai's Cinderella story has been decades in the making. In the 80s and 90s, its first cars sold here became the butt of jokes, symbols of cheap and unreliable imports.
They really want the quality to be good.
The real turning point came 10 years ago when Hyundai backed its cars with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, the first automaker to do so. Sales tripled. Now, every single model that comes off the assembly line is put through its paces.
This is called kickdown. We accelerate to 70 miles an hour, and then we test the brake checking for vibration.
By last year, Consumer Reports stamped its approval on 2 models. In January, Hyundai's new luxury sedan, the Genesis, earned top honors at the Detroit Auto Show, and buyers are taking note.
In this recession, does one car company stand out?
Among established auto companies, Hyundai is the only one that's taking an offensive approach, taking advantage of this crisis to improve its position.
Half of the Hyundais sold in the U.S. are made in Alabama at this sprawling 5-year-old plant in Montgomery. 4,000 workers, including 800 robots. It takes only 18 hours from the moment rolled steel is stamped into various parts through the assembly until a new car rolls off the line. Inspections every step of the way.
I check the cars for scrapes, dents, light paint issues that might come from other areas in the plant.
So what sets Hyundai apart? Flexibility for one thing. The workers here, all non-union, are trained for multiple tasks.
The tires I put on the VIN labels. Basically, I can do anything on this line.
Nearly all hourly employees here have no prior experience in the auto industry. Fast food joints provide some of the very best training, according to Hyundai executives.
I heard some of your best workers come from the Waffle House.
Oh, yes, that's so true, because when you think about it, a Waffle House, what do you have to do all day? Stand on your feet, multitask, and also, have a good attitude, because that's the kind of people we look for here at Hyundai.
When sales slow, production is scaled back to 3 or 4 days a week. Unlike the other automakers, Hyundai has not laid off any full-time workers. The factory fine-tunes its product mix based on consumer demand.
So when there was a weakening demand for the SUV, we were able to make more Sonatas with 4-cylinder engines and meet that consumer demand again.
And how quickly could you do that?
Again, within 24 hours, we're making that transition.
The line workers here earn about $22 an hour, a few dollars less than their Detroit counterparts, but far more than other non-auto factories pay in Alabama. Hyundai did not receive federal bailout funds, but it did get more than $260 million in state taxpayer money to help build its $1.4 billion plant, an investment that Hyundai says has already paid off.
That was 3,000 additional jobs just at the plant. Then you have the ripple effect. We have suppliers, 35 suppliers in the state of Alabama alone. Basically, the economic model says about 30,000 jobs were created when this plant was built right here in Montgomery, Alabama. That's significant.
Hyundai's biggest advantage may be its young, non-union workforce. Unlike the big three, it isn't saddled with health care costs for generations of retirees. And like other foreign-owned plants popping up mainly in the South, it represents a seismic upheaval.
These plants are very efficient, they're low cost, they're high quality and flexible, and for that reason, there is a new, quite vital auto industry in the U.S.
And Hyundai is now a serious global contender, overtaking Chrysler to take 5th place behind Toyota, GM, Ford, and Volkswagen.
Number 5, poised to take over the world?
No.
I think you're very ambitious.
We are an ambitious company, but we're ambitious from the point of view of wanting to build the very best automobiles in the world.
So the former laughingstock has finally arrived. No longer the butt of jokes, this Korean Cinderella is now stealing the show. I'm Chris Bury for Nightline in New York.
Not on cruise control, but certainly headed in the right direction. Chris Bury reporting. When we come back, an Easter special. How do you want your eggs? 3 sumptuous recipes from a superstar chef in tonight's plate list.
I'm taking an antidepressant, but I think I might need more help.
Approximately 2 out of 3 people being treated for depression still have depression symptoms.
I'm on an antidepressant, but I'm still not where I want to be with my symptoms.
If your antidepressant alone isn't enough, talk to your doctor. One option your doctor may consider is adding Abilify. Only Abilify is FDA approved to treat depression in adults when added to an antidepressant. Learn more about Abilify. Call your doctor if your depression worsens or you have unusual changes in mood, behavior, or thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants can increase these in children, teens, and young adults. Elderly dementia patients taking Abilify have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor if you have high fever, stiff muscles, and confusion on Abilify, as these may be signs of a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, as these could become permanent. High blood sugar has been reported with Abilify and medicines like it. In some cases, extreme high blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Other risks include dizziness upon standing, seizures, impaired judgment or motor skills, or trouble swallowing.
Adding Abilify has made a difference for me.
If an antidepressant alone isn't enough, talk to your doctor about the risks and benefits of adding Abilify.
Overstock.com is an online department store where everything's always on sale. You can save up to 70% on furniture, down comforters, digital cameras. The whole order will ship to you for just $2.95. Overstock.com, at home with Theo.
He gave the invocation at President Obama's historic inauguration. Pastor Rick Warren. And Sunday, the best-selling author speaks with George in a This Week Easter Sunday exclusive. Plus, our Powerhouse Roundtable debates the week's politics, only on This Week Sunday.
Our customers tell us they don't like being ganged up on. Here at Wilsonville Toyota, you'll deal with one professional from beginning to end. No closers, no finance managers, and no sales managers. Wilsonville Toyota, the dealership that's changing it all.
This is the Civic Value Package, and there's a good reason we call it that. The Civic has a lower true cost of ownership than its competition, and that can help save you money down the road on things like insurance and maintenance. Plus, it's remarkably fuel efficient. Add in the fact you can get it for $149 a month. The name Value Package just makes a lot of sense. Both kinds. Go to Edmunds.com for an independent report on the true cost to own a Civic. And then see your Honda dealer for great leases and low financing.
Hey, hi. Could you take all of these in for me, please?
All of them?
Well, it's the Boston cream pie and the apple turnovers and the white chocolate strawberries and the key lime pie.
So you need them let out?
No, in.
Out.
In.
Out.
No, in.
Yoplait Light. With 14 delicious flavors at 100 calories, it only tastes fattening.
Out?
Okay, I was just outside and then I came in, so if you could...
It's time for lucky. It's time for lucky time. I am a winner. Now I'm a spinner. And if I win, I'll bet myself a buying dinner. Those fancy dice. So very nice.
If doing your personal lucky dance makes gambling more fun, please go ahead and do it. As long as you don't lose sight of the fact, lottery games are games of chance. The odds of winning are always the same, no matter what socks you're wearing.
Have you ever wondered how car dealerships get their trade-in prices? When we appraise your car at Wilsonville Toyota, we'll show you Kelley Blue Book prices and auction reports, and it'll actually make sense. Wilsonville Toyota, the dealership that's changing it all. Where do you want to buy your next car?
Nightline continues from New York City with Cynthia McFadden.
Millions of American children will hunt for Easter eggs this weekend. But what about Easter egg recipes? Well, your hunt's over. Super Chef Wiley Dufresne has collected nearly a decade's worth of culinary prizes. His Big Apple restaurant, WD50, is considered one of the city's best. And among his favorite foods, the egg, as he told us in tonight's plate list.
Eggs are delicious, I mean, aren't they? I don't need to explain that. I mean, eggs are fantastic. That's to me, it's implicit. It's a weird question. What do you love about eggs? What don't you love about eggs? Who doesn't like eggs? Just gonna crack these eggs into a bowl. Gonna put a little bit of butter in the pan, let the butter foam up a little bit, and then you're ready to add your eggs. Pinch of cayenne. You can see it doesn't take very long for them to begin to take shape. We're gonna add just a tiny bit of cream cheese. As the cheese begins to melt, I'm gonna be able to just add some smoked eel off the heat just to warm it through, and then we're gonna go right into the plate. Freeze-dried onions, they're nice. They give a nice little textural component to your eggs. We fried some potato earlier. Gonna put that on there for a little bit of texture, a little bit of chervil there, and that's it. Had I been faster, stronger, taller, or physically gifted in any particular way, and had my druthers, I would have liked to have been a professional athlete. But I'm not extraordinary in any way, shape, or form. So I came to the realization that the joy, the rush, the excitement, the whole process of cooking was very similar to playing team sports. Running around like a lunatic, which felt like practice, getting ready for dinner service, which felt like a game, working with a group of people towards a common goal. There was a chef or a coach, or it had so many parallels, so that's when I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. There's some things we've done ahead of time. We've gone ahead and made a hollandaise sauce that we've cut into little cubes, and we've gone ahead and breaded and fried it. We've gone ahead and filled these sleeves here with some egg yolk. We've seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then we've poached them in a bath at 70 Celsius for about 19 minutes, cooled it back down, slice it out of the bag, get these little plugs of egg yolk. Just gonna put a couple on the plate. Take our hollandaise, again, that we fried earlier. This is Canadian bacon that we've just frozen, sliced very thinly, and then baked in the oven. Lay them on the dish. We're gonna use a little bit of black salt from Cyprus. And then lastly, a couple of fresh chives. There you have it. This is our Eggs Benedict. For a young cook, it's all about how to do something, how to do something, how to do something. And after a while, I got to a point where I could ask why. I know how to do it, but I don't know why I'm doing it. What's happening to the food as it gets cooked? And you want to take that knowledge, that newfound knowledge, apply my creativity to it, and hopefully come up with some contribution to this industry. There are many phases to a cook's career, and as a young cook, it's like joining the military. It's about learning the foundation, but now I'm able to ask questions and think a little bit differently and mix it up. And yeah, that creativity is what is probably the best aspect of my job. Thank you very much, and a happy Easter to one and all.
And of course, there's also the chocolate egg, no cooking required. The annual White House Easter egg hunt is Monday. Happy Easter to all. When we come back, a band of tornadoes and stubborn brush fires will have the latest on today's dangerous weather.
Monday, she's got the badge. He's got away with words. They got the mojo to fight crime.
Stay down. I can't shoot him from down here. Yeah, you can't shoot you either.
ABC's Castle. All new Monday at 10, 9 Central on ABC.
See that oil change sticker on your windshield? Are you over? If you drive past the Rose Garden, you're driving past Broadway Toyota's Quick Lube bays, where you never need an appointment for genuine Toyota parts and service. We'll check your oil, drain you, plug you, lube you, and rotate your tires for only $49.95 for most cars. That's Broadway Toyota at the Rose Quarter. You drive by us every day. Just get off at the I-5 Rose Quarter exit and head 2 blocks east. You can't miss us.
And now, hot off the grill with Izzy's Chef Marco.
Hey, glad to see you. Step right up and try this gorgeous sirloin. I've seen prime rib never look this good, even in its prime. Applewood smoked, specially seasoned, and finished to your taste over an open flame. Just doesn't get any better. Wait, I'm lying. It does. If you have it with my delicious lemon dill salmon served cedar plank style, or you guessed it, flame finished on the grill. Sirloin and salmon, great together at Izzy's, where we're now serving more than ever before. I kid you not.
May I help you?
Hi, I'm looking to save on car insurance, but it's got to be right for me.
Well, let's check out the Dave aisle.
Excuse me?
The Dave aisle, where your perfect policy is customized just for you. It's all here. The coverage you want, any discounts you get, all at a great price.
I have an aisle. Well, why is that guy in my aisle?
That's Steve. He works here.
Getting just what you want at the right price. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Hi there. Looks like you found your car insurance.
Yeah, but wow, it looks like you guys have everything.
We sure do. We help millions of people save. Look, we're #1 in motorcycle insurance, a leader in boat and RV, and...
Oh, wait, let me guess. You're the #1 truck insurer.
Wow, first guess.
Nailed it.
Oh, you're psychic. What am I thinking of right now?
Tacos?
Yes. Helping you save money no matter what you drive. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
When severe winter weather hit the Northwest, K2 News was on your side with round-the-clock coverage to keep you informed.
Heavy snow first, followed by hours of freezing rain.
And now, the Oregon Associated Press has named K2 best station for continuing coverage.
49
miles in both directions of I-84 is completely shut down.
When big news happens, turn to the only station committed to stay with the story as long as it takes. K2 News is on your side. K2 News, winner for best continuing coverage.
A severe weather system spawned a violent tornado today in Tennessee, where a midday twister killed at least 2 people and injured dozens of others in Murfreesboro, a city 30 miles southeast of Nashville. Another tornado struck in Kentucky, while thunderstorms, high winds, and possible tornadoes are expected overnight in Georgia. Meanwhile, more than 100 residents in Oklahoma and Texas are returning to homes destroyed by wildfires. And finally, it's Friday night at the movies. Seth Rogen has a new comedy out tonight called Observe and Report. With 12 movies in 3 years, he's gone from regular guy to a Hollywood A-lister.
Same friends?
Yeah.
Same girlfriend?
Yeah. People say, oh, it's crazy, you know, you're on the cover of Playboy. But as they're saying that, we're sitting in the same car at my friend's house that we were sitting in, you know, we're watching the same TV shows we watched before.
On Monday, we'll let you know how the movie did at the box office and have Chris Connolly's interview with the